everyone, it's Miss Karen. We've been working a little on the letter K, and we're going to do a little color by number to find out what this hidden picture might be that starts with the letter K. And we're also going to do a little bit of numbers today. So kind of the color by number is going to lead into a little something after this for number sequencing. So you definitely want to stay tuned and watch this out. So these color by numbers, this one's pretty simple. Our colors today, and I'm sorry it's not real clear, will be red, which is number 1, 2, which is green, 3 is blue, 4 is purple, and 5 is yellow. And I like to start with in the beginning, and the beginning is number 1, so let's try and find some ones. Here's a couple. I'm just going to put a little color on them. Okay, and look around, see if there's any others. I don't see any, so now I'm going to color in my number 1s. You know, and doing these are good practice to help you learn to count in order and get used to seeing your numbers, as well as learning, you know, how to hold your pencil. And some of you probably like this, some are like this. But, you know, by the time we get to kindergarten, maybe about 4 years old, pencil holding should be coming more in about like this, maybe this. Okay, but good practice doing all this coloring type stuff on learning how to hold that pencil and making it work for you. Okay, so now I'm going to do number 2s. So here's a 2. And if you miss one, malfunction, we have a break. Houston, we have a problem. So I sharpen my pencil. Remember, with color pencils, you don't want to sharpen them to a fine point like you do with a regular writing pencil, because they tend to break. Okay, so number 2s are green. Okay, so I'm putting my green on my number 2. Kind of looking around for some more. Oh, I see a 1 that I missed, but I'll go back and get it later. There's a 2. Oh, and here's a 2 down here. Okay, onward to number 3. Number 3 says it's blue. I see a lot of 3s on this page. There's one, there's one. I'm just going to kind of put color over all the 3s. And then I'll go back and I'll get them in a minute, because then I can color faster. Instead of coloring one little square or triangle at a time, if you put the color where you know it needs to go, then you can color faster all up and down as you're hitting all the different numbers. Okay, so I'm trying to spread a lot of color fast, so I'm holding my pencil a little more flatter. So see, instead of coloring like this and getting these fine lines, if you hold it flat, you get a little bit more color on the page. It just helps it go a little faster. You guys don't want to sit here and watch me color all afternoon. You want to do something else. Okay, here's a 3, here's a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, that's a 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and a 3. Alright, so all these at the top are 3s. Try not to color in those 5s. Okay, and then all these, let's color down this line. I slow down. This looks like it might be a bow or something. I'll go a little slower around these bows. I don't want to get color on our bows and then lose them. I'm guessing that's what they kind of look like. You're probably starting to figure out what this might be. Remember, working on the letter K. And so I picked something that, when it gets done, you'll be able to see what it is. And it starts with a letter K. And this time of the year, with the afternoon winds coming, these are really fun to get out and play with, and the dollar store has them. So it'd be a good thing to take to the park, get out and get some fresh air. Okay, so our number 4 is purple. Here's a 4 and a 4. Let's color there and color there. You guys starting to see what it is yet? I bet you can, huh? Starting to take shape. And our 5 is yellow. Okay, so what does this look like it is? Some of you might not have seen these yet. It's a kite. Okay, so this time of the year, spring, summer, even into fall, kite flying is very fun. Really easy to make these. You can make small ones, you can make big ones, but basically if you have like some little tiny bamboo stakes like you might use in your garden, that are about maybe 2 feet, maybe 3 feet long. You would put a long one here. Let me find a pencil. You You put a long, like 3-foot, lightweight, thin like a bamboo stick that way. So about 3 feet, and then you do another one this way, about 18 inches or 1.5 feet, and then you just take paper and cover it. Maybe put some yarn here, some tape, something to hold it together, and then it's got to have a tail so that it can fly. So a tail is just like a piece of a string with like little bows tied on it, little, tie something on it. Just gives it some weight so that the kite can navigate, fly around up in the air. Okay, so these were numbers 1 through 5 that we worked on here. And that's kind of a little introduction to what we're going to do next. We need to start working on our numbers a little bit more. So I kind of made us a rough number line here. Okay. Numbers are really, really easy. Once you get 1 to 10, you can count forever and ever. Okay, so let's look at numbers 1 through 10. Okay, so 0, because we're going to see this 0 at the end again. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now that's really all that we need to worry about today. But I'm going to show you this pattern, and I'm going to show it to you every time we do this. And you're going to start to see it and go, oh, I got this. I can do it. Okay, so here's 0, which normally we don't count with, but I have to show it here for a placeholder for you guys so you can see this. So here's our 1 through 10 and a 0. Now let's keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, guys paying attention? Let's do another row. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, one more row. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so I want you to look at these numbers. Now, I tried to color this in a little bit, and I'm not sure it's really giving the effect that I wanted, that you can see that great. There's a little more color on these. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is show you that you just repeat your numbers 1 to 10. So I started them in line this way, and then when you start the next one, see that the 0, it goes away. But the 1 starts here again, your 2 starts, and your 3. But now this is the tens row, so you put a 1 in front. And then you go down, and there's a 2, and a 3. And the next one would be like a 4. Okay, so if we wanted to, we know the next one on this is going to be a 4. What would the next number here be? A 1 for 41. Okay, so this is our 1s. These are our 10s. These are 20s. And these are 30s. Okay, as you learn more numbers, you'll understand these a little bit more. But the 10s, they all start with a 1 in front of them. Here's a 1, there's a 1. Okay, and then you just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, there's the 0 on the 10, but we're on the 20 column. Okay, so now you put a 2 there. And then you come back over to the beginning again. It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See those? But now you're in the 20 column, or 20 row, and they start with 2s. So 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9. That's the start of the 30s, 3, 0. Okay, so I don't expect you to see this, but a couple times we're going to kind of review this, and you'll start to figure out that, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this way. All these numbers have 1s in front of them. All of these have 2s. You're going to start to see the pattern, some of you guys that are a little bit older. But for right now, we are just going to focus on this first row of 1 through 10. Okay, so I'm hoping I got this kind of a good size that you can see. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put our ducks in a row. Oh, we got to put our name on our page. Always put your name. I'm Miss Karen. That way the teacher knows whose it is. So this says, write the missing number for each set of ducks. Okay, so they're missing numbers. Well, here's our number line. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can see what order they go in. And here's our ducks. So we got to get them in a row. We got to give them the right number. Okay, so here's 1. What comes after 1? Look up here. That's 2, 3. Let's see, now they're only groups of ducks. Okay, so I'm going to put a line here in the middle so that'll help you see. They don't go in order all the way. It's just a group of ducks. Okay, we got to put them in a row. And there's a divider there. Okay, so these 3 ducks, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's another group of ducks. 5, 6. What comes next? If you have to, look at the number line. What comes after 6? 7. We put the 7 in. Okay, let's move our next row. Okay, now this has in the beginning, but it's 8, 9. Okay, so what number comes before 7? What number's before 7? I'm going to fold my page over because we're losing things here. Okay, so what number comes before 7? There's 7, 6. Okay, so 6, 7, 8. Now those are all in a row. We got those lined up. Let's look at our next group. Here's 4, something, 6. Who's missing? What's missing here? What comes after 4? Here's 4. Yeah, 5. Okay, and then here's our last group of ducks we need to get in a row. This one's number 2. And then we have a 4. Who comes next? What's after 2? What comes after 2? 3. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and our last one, we have a 9 and a 10. Well, here's 9 and 10 up here. What comes before the 9? Okay, so what's before 9? What's that one? 8. 8. Okay, so there, we got our ducks in a row. So see, not so bad. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. So they don't go in order. It was just the little groups of ducks we had to get in a row. We had to get them all lined up. So, good job, guys. All right, snack time.